is your local election headquarters. Today, independent presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. campaigned in West Seneca, speaking to people about several issues and what he will do for America if elected. Our Dylan Morello was at the event and shares more about RFK's trip to Western New York.
This has always been an important region for my family, and really the reason I wanted to come here is just it's one of the first campaign stops that I made for my dad.
Nearly 300 people came out to hear what Robert Kennedy Jr. had to say about a variety of topics. RFK spoke for roughly 40 minutes. Key focuses included his solutions to end America's chronic disease epidemic and criticisms of the U.S.'s response to COVID.
I'm not saying that people shouldn't listen to the wisdom of experts. That's absolutely critically important. But we shouldn't put our governance into the hands of a technocracy.
Another point of his trip, getting on the ballot in New York. A generally difficult task for independent candidates as the state requires a minimum of 45,000 signatures by May 28th. Kennedy saying he believes this region is a vital part of this race and wanted to lay out his plan in person if elected.
I'm going to meet with a group of economic advisors to figure out all the best paths that we can have to get American kids and this new generation into homes so that we can continue to be an ownership society rather than a rental society. I'm going to ask NIH to redirect its scientific funding to try to identify the source and the origins of the chronic disease epidemic. And I'm going to begin the process of unraveling the war machine.
A recent Quinnipiac University poll of registered voters shows support for Kennedy at 16%, with Trump and Biden deadlocked at 37% each. Still, local Democrats and Republicans say RFK Jr. doesn't pose a threat of siphoning voters from either Joe Biden or Donald Trump's campaigns.
I don't think Kennedy is up for that, his behavior and things that he says. I think when people see that, they're going to not take him seriously.
When you really peel back RFK, you'll see he is a radical liberal who opposes fossil fuels. He called the NRA a terrorist organization. He wants to raise taxes on already suffering Americans.
Former President Trump even taking to social media Friday, saying a vote for RFK would be a wasted protest vote. RFK Saturday shrugging off the jabs from both sides.
In a head-to-head race, I beat President Trump. In a head-to-head race, I beat President Biden.
The presidential election is November 5th. In the newsroom, Dylan Morello, News 4.